Hello Gemini, my gems. How are you guys? Welcome to your regular cut. I don't know, I'm having trouble with my brain and my mouth lately. I don't know where this is gonna go. I really am having trouble. I talked about I'm actually gonna be having some dental work done to correct a bad bite. I need a better bite. I need to bite people more. And I have the spacers in my teeth. Or maybe it's today, I don't know. One of the teeth is kind of crying at me. Like, I don't want to move, and it's giving me pain. I don't know. I just can't. My Gemini rising is just all kerfuffled. I can't do it. So Gemini, here we are with me, Cindy, for your weekly reading. Your weekly reading, your general weekly reading. There's an extended at the end. And the link is at the top of the description if you so desire. I'll look into the blind spot of all of this. But let's get into this. So we're doing the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. And it's not the Wild Unknown, it's just an Animal Spirit deck. We're going to find out what the overall energy is of your reading. What's going on here? And the energy has been pretty intense. Gosh, Aries and Taurus were very intense. Wow, you've got two. You've got Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture, and Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. It's fascinating you get the Vulture Spirit. That was the underline in the other deck for Taurus. And it's kind of a little bit similar because the Vulture, nothing is wasted. Anything that you've been through in the past, any lessons that you've been through, maybe they didn't make sense to you. Why would I have gone through that? Why is the universe setting me up for that? It makes sense later on. It's actually going to, because you're going to see the big picture. There you go. The Vulture's looking right at the Giraffe to see the big picture. Something's going to be, you're going to understand something that you have not understood something. You haven't understood it before. You don't know why. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I literally feel like this is either a very strong deja vu, or I've done this before. I've pulled these two cards out for another group. Maybe it was you. I don't know who it was. Months ago. So odd. Something's going to become clearer. All of the things that you've been through the last few months, whatever that is, it's all going to make sense. Like literally. It's just like it's all going to make sense. Well, that's good to know, right? It's like, okay, great. Like literally, it's all going to make sense. And you can't, because sometimes you just can't put things together. You can never figure it out. You don't know all the possibilities. You don't know all the elements to a situation or a story or things outside of you. Sometimes you don't even know what's inside you. You're going to know what's outside you. So yeah, something's going to become clear. Nothing's been wasted here. No experience, no period of time too, I'm hearing, has been wasted. You're going to see the big picture very soon. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. The underlying. Maybe that's been the problem, huh? It's been like, this is a slow process. Something is felt on hold. Why did it feel on hold? Whatever's going on. Now I'm going into the Wild Unknown Animal. Going into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle and Tarot decks have been combined. I kind of got to do the one type of shuffle. I got to split it up. There's a lot of cards. It's big. And I have a little hand. So for Gemini, my gems. Gemini would be sort of totally a gummy bear. Yeah, gems. What, raccoon? See? Hiding in the dark. Someone's hiding in the dark. Someone's hiding in the dark. You go there. You can sit there. You come here. Everything shall soon be known, my dear. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. There's something new coming, man. There's something new coming in. Not just the energy. I want to say that of mechanical. See, I can't talk of the pentacles. I want to say that of the pentacles. It's like real. It's the one thing in the tarot that's real. Let's just call it that. Oh, we all need something real. Come on. Can you give us something real? So whoever creates the tarot, say, I'll give you the pentacles. All the other stuff is just energy. It might happen, it might not. You might feel it, you might not. You may, I don't know. But the pentacles, you have an ace of pentacles. So something real, man. Something. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's like, Cindy, just give me something. Like, I've been waiting forever. I know, man, I know. So, this is interesting. We have the raccoon and the Four of Swords. Someone's been in hiding. I don't want to call it hiding. Well, maybe they're hiding. I don't know. Maybe they are hiding. I said it. Maybe they're hiding. Don't pull back on your words, Cindy. Own it. They're hiding. They're resting, recovering. They're opening up their third eye. They're starting to see themselves and the world around them very clearly. This is why they're in hiding. This is why they're hiding. This is why they're resting. This is why you haven't seen them. Maybe this is you. It doesn't feel like it, but it could be. It could be. It doesn't feel like it, but it could be. There's definitely a point to this seclusion, let's call it. This seclusion is a nicer word than the hiding. I mean, and really the point is to rest the mind. To rest the mind, to heal the soul, to find one's own clarity here, and to be able to guide oneself anew and refreshed. So maybe. Oh, two, right? This could be you in some sense. Take it how it goes. Like, nothing's jumping out at me like this is you, this is them, this is something around you. I'm reading it. It's just a very energetic reading. If you've been maybe in seclusion and you've been doing a lot of internal work, maybe you're kind of getting to the point where it feels like I haven't done much. I haven't accomplished much. Time's been wasted. I was talking to a friend before starting the readings today. She's got like 4 kids. It's my Aries friend who lives down the road who keeps wine in her garage. She's been going crazy, and she was talking to me on the phone. She said, I don't know if I should send those kids back to school, if we should sign up for online learning, what should I do? I was like, you gotta make your own choice. Everyone has to make their own choice. By the time she finished talking, I think she'd made her choice. I just need to talk it out. But she was kind of saying, I just feel like we've wasted so much time, we haven't done anything. I'm like, it's not time wasted. If anything, the kids have developed memories. They've developed memories how to trigger each other and get on each other's nerves, how to get on your... You're gonna look back on it whenever you've gone through anything rough, right? Whenever you've gone through anything difficult, after a period of time, you can look back on it and laugh at it, right? That becomes the joke. The whole thing she's been through in the last 6 months will at some point become a joke at Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners when the kids are grown up. It probably will. Nothing's wasted. So if this is you, if this is someone you know that's been in this energy, it has not been wasted. It's not wasted. Whether you can see that now, because you're going to see the big picture. Something's going to become apparent. You're going to understand. Or maybe someone is going to become apparent. I don't know. That was kind of funny the way that came out. Then we have the Star and the Mother of Wands. Ooh, wow. Somebody is shining. Someone's going to be shining. Maybe that was the whole point to this, right? To really shine your star is to know who you are and be who you are out in the open. Really just truth. And with the Mother, it's like the Queen of Wands is just dynamic, sexy. I don't know. It's just like I'm telling you, my mind and my mouth connected. Dynamic and sexy energy. But what's interesting is creative and intuitive too. Is this? She's got a wand here. And I find that interesting with the Mother wand. She does have one stick, which is representing the wands in this deck. It's almost like she's holding an ace. She's protecting it. And she's protecting her eggs. And she's protecting something near and dear within her. I feel a bit like this is telling us, this is giving you some answers. If it feels like something has been wasted, if it feels like you've been wasting your time, you've even too been protecting something within you that needed to be protected. And protecting this is assuring some sort of new beginning with this wand that she's holding on to here. And it's teaching you to shine your star. It's teaching you about balance and clarity. it's also teaching you how to see past what might feel like difficult energy and find like success in it, and to find a new beginning. All of the, whatever's going on here, whether it's, you know, has anything to do with what's going on in the world as a whole for you, all the changes that have been happening the last few months, it's really, it's been very empowering, and maybe you don't see it yet, or maybe you're not feeling it yet. Because this, what's interesting is the Seven of Wands has one in the middle, and it's lit up. It's almost like that ace that she's been hanging on to, but it's lit up. It's on fire, and it separates all of the conflict, all the conflictive energy. Because Seven of Wands is often about, you know, defensive, guarding, protecting, but protecting something. But yet, when you start your new beginning, when you move into some sort of new, really fiery, brilliant energy, you start this new beginning, and then you just soar. It's just soaring with this Judgment card, because you've made choices. You know, they say the Judgment card, you make a choice. Sometimes I feel like with the Judgment choice, the Judgment card, you might be making one choice towards some sort of new beginning or rebirth in your life, whether that's a huge thing, a minor thing. It's usually significant enough that it may affect you and other people around you. But it can also be, I find, about making a lot of small choices along the way that eventually lead to something bigger. So there's two ways that I kind of feel that with this Judgment card for you. Let me see what's going on with the raccoon. I just do the raccoon and the Four of Swords. The raccoon and the Four of Swords. It is you. It has been you. It is! Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah? Going in there, maybe even just being a little tired of waving the sword around. Oh, what were you guys doing last week? Yeah, it was like, put the sword down and just listen. Listen to the sword. Listen to the sword. This, I don't know. Does it really feel like you've been wasting your time? I don't know. That's the message I'm getting. Like, maybe you feel like you've been wasting your time. Because you really haven't. And I'm really seeing here, like, someone who's fought very hard for things that they've wanted and wanted to accomplish, but it has really worn you down. It's really exhausted you. But there's such a, yeah, right? But there's this desire for movement. It's almost like you feel like if you're not moving or you're not making progress in a physical sense somehow, or if you're not coming to decisions on what direction to take your movement, that you're not accomplishing something. But you really are. You're accomplishing. It's a little bit like building the foundation. You know, this basic, boring looking old foundation for what's actually going to start to be built up and become this amazing freestanding structure that no one's ever built before. That's this energy. That's what this feels like to me. So I'm trying to convey it to you, like, whatever you've been in, if you've been in this raccoon and this Four of Swords and feeling like, well, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything, I'm not even making a lot of plans for the future. I'm just sort of thinking about things, or I'm letting my mind flow or wander. I'm just feeling really fatigued about trying to plan, or you're actually, there's a really important, the cycle is important for you to be in there. Maybe you're just feeling like you've lost the vavoom. Like you've lost the vavoom. I feel like this message is coming through to tell you your vavoom is coming. But it's going to be bigger and stronger than it was before in the past. If you feel like you've wasted your time somehow, or you've wasted an opportunity, it's playing out for something more important further down. Like, you can't have that big, freestanding, wonderful structure that no one's ever created before if you don't have the boring, mundane foundation sitting below it. the Star card, and the Mother of Wands. The World, the Star card, and the Mother of Wands. Cycle's ending, okay. The cycle's ending. The cycle that you've, maybe this is what it is. Maybe the cycle is ending of kind of being secluded, not doing things, and you know the cycle's ending and you're moving forward. I'm kind of feeling like saying, I feel like I'm going to go out there and all these people are going to have these interesting things to talk about that they were doing during COVID or whatever it is for you. But I didn't really do anything. I just feel like you're feeling some sort of disappointment about yourself. I'm just getting that message. Like you're feeling some sort of disappointment about yourself. But the cycle, because it's ending, but you're not realizing that you're coming, you can't see it maybe. It's around the corner on the path that you're on perhaps. That you can't see, like there's a really you're putting yourself into a much stronger energy. If perhaps maybe you feel like you've spent a lot of time, it's a little bit like the Hermit and it is the Four of Swords, but the Raccoon is like the Hermit. So really going within and you being the only guiding light in the darkness to find the truth for what it is that you truly seek in your life. And maybe everyone else has got some interesting stories or they've been doing some really cool things and you're just, well, I stayed in a lot. I read some books. I did some meditation. I went for some walks. But, you know, your choices may not sound as dynamic and interesting as, well, we found a campsite, we went camping, and we ran into a bear, or we did this and we did that, and you're creating a foundation for something greater than what those other stories are. So what comes in after the World? The Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Well, I'm going to tell you, I actually see this. I see this Eight of Cups there. Because this is the Eight of Cups is very reflective of this energy. Having gone on the journey. Because going on that journey, going within, is you're discovering what it is you want to do. You're giving yourself momentum, the spring, the energy to move forward. And that's kind of what I'm seeing too. It's almost like, you know, maybe the energy that we have, we get certain amounts of it. And how do you utilize it? You've almost been banking, like some sort of physical something, right? And I said that at the beginning. There's something real here for you. That's the underline. There's some sort of like real shift, something new for you. If you feel like other people around you have been using their energy as they have had it, and it just, to you it looks like, oh, they've accomplished all that so far. You've been banking it. I feel like you've been banking it because you're about to move in to a very creative, well, that's the Queen of Wands twice with the Mother of Wands. You're going to create something here. It really feels like you're going to create something. And in that, you're going to be cutting through the truth as well. And it's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you, it might even bring you some sort of financial balance too. Some sort of improvement. I would like a clarification on the Six of Pentacles. Clarification on the Six of Pentacles for Jam Jam. Oh yeah. Did something flip? Yeah, something did flip. Oh yeah, you're creating. You are moving yourself to much better energy. Okay, so this Six of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. Right? Energy that's just not going very well. Missed opportunities, not being noticed, that's not working out. Feeling kind of like down on yourself maybe. The Eight of Swords, feeling like I can't move forward. I can't see where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going down the river of life, and I've been banking my energy. It's almost like you've been storing a whole bunch of gas tanks for this boat to go down the river. So, where things have felt disappointing, where it's felt like you couldn't see where you're going or that you had a choice to go, you will, because balance is coming here. I do feel like with 2 Queen of Wands here, like you're going to be creating something. Maybe a new business? So you're the Ace of Pentacles. Something new is being created here. All right. The Judgment card. I want to look at the Judgment card specifically. See, it's all the work that you put in. It's all the work that you put in, man. I'm not kidding, because there's the Hermit. I was like this. The Hermit, the 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Look at this. Going from yes here to soaring. And what are you going to soar into? You're going to soar into a very bountiful energy. Really bountiful. But I think you're creating it. I think you're creating something. Almost like you're creating something from nothing. Wow, that's what you did. Everyone else, like, yeah, they were all doing all sorts of things. They got all sorts of stories to say. You've created something from nothing. That's what you're doing. And you've sort of done that by banking your energy. Also, really deciding where to put your energy. Like you being the only one who's choosing what you do with your energy here. Because you've created something that is really, it's a turning point with this Judgment card in your life. And it was a struggle. There was internal stuff that you had to work through. But you come out like the winner. You come out the winner. So yeah, maybe as you come out of quarantine, or it doesn't even have to be that. Maybe you're just like taking some time, man. You're just taking some time. But you're utilizing the energy in a way that's not seen until it becomes the fruit. It's like the seed sitting under the ground, and then once the tree grows, now somebody could watch you from a distance and go, why are Gemini playing in the dirt? What are they doing? I'm going to go and have some fun. I'm going on a picnic and I'm going on a bike ride. And Gemini's playing. They're wasting their time. Well, and then comes, you know, a few years has gone by, and you have like an orchard. You have an orchard of all these trees for these seeds that you've planted. It's kind of like that. It looks really boring and mundane under the surface, but it's creating something. I'm going to ask about seeing the big picture for you. Yeah, what is this? Seeing the big picture? Like, I feel like you're not seeing yourself outside of the box. Or maybe you think the way you're looking at yourself outside of the box is how maybe other people see it. Because you're looking at other people thinking, oh, that look at me, or they're probably looking at me thinking, No, you're doing something here. See the big picture, the King of Swords. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that big picture is going to be different for it. You put it's the King of Swords. There you are, in all your glory, and all your power, the truth, living your truth, owning your truth. Nobody's knocking you off the throne of your truth. That's pretty much it. What's the underlying here? The Page of Pentacles. There's something new here. I feel like this page is holding the ace. I feel like this page is holding the ace. I said it feels like you're going to make something. Maybe you're going to be learning about something new, or you have been learning about something new, and then you're going to apply that into information to make this new beginning that you have coming towards you. And it could be work. It feels, you know, it's funny, like it feels like work, but it also feels like the passion from within with the Queen of Wands. Like it's something that really serves a deeper part of you, you know, the spice in your life, something that you have a passion about is what you're doing here. You're really creating that and moving forward with it. I have to say, yours was a little bit easier. Aries and Taurus were intense. This is like a pep talk for you to realize that you haven't wasted anything here. Nothing's been wasted. Nothing at all. You've actually done really, really good work. From the outside, maybe it looks like you haven't done much. And there you go. That's it. Thank you so much, Gemini guys, gals. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.